Next up, let's welcome on stage Breeze Technologies and Robert Heinecke.
So Breeze Technologies helps corporates and cities design more efficient, cleaner action plans based on artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things. Air pollution has become the greatest environmental health threat of our time. And still, we're trying to solve the challenge of air pollution with technology that has been mainly developed in the 60s and 70s. These are those big, bulky monitoring stations you sometimes find on the road. One of them can cost up to $1 million per year in operation and maintenance. This means that cities can only afford very little of them. Hamburg, for instance, where we are based, 1.8 million people, has 12 monitoring stations. And based on this data, they're deciding how to plan their city. Obviously, this doesn't work. So we have developed our own air quality sensors, and we have moved all the complexity from the existing monitoring stations into the cloud, into AI, so that the sensors themselves are very affordable, 50,000 times smaller, and 1,000 times cheaper. And we have actually proven, compared to our competitors, that thanks to our AI-based calibration algorithm, we reach the same data accuracy as those existing technologies. And with that, for the first time, we can have ubiquitous air quality information for the whole cityscape. So this is what we do. We provide comprehensive, real-time air quality data. We also automatically analyze this data and then give you insights and recommendations what actually to do to improve the situation. So the cities and also the corporates we are working with can use this in a cloud-based solution. We also run a citizen portal where you as a citizen can see in real time how is the air quality where you live, where your children go to school, or where you work. And the solutions that we recommend you to improve the situation, we have sourced them globally from all kinds of cleaner action plans from cities. More than 3,500 solutions ranging from titanium oxide in street and asphalt construction, over incentivizing public transport, up to implementing moss walls, for instance, in a public facade. McKinsey has actually shown that this way we can improve air quality on an average by 20% in our cityscape. About our team, I myself have been in digitalization consulting before. Sascha Kunze, our CTO, has been in real estate and insurances, IT development. And Harris Sefer, our head of science, has been in environmental research for the European Commission before. And we are very happy that we also recently onboarded Hannah Bettenhausen, our head of operations, who's been working for the German government before. The European Parliament has already called us one of the most promising startups of the European Union, and the European Commission, for instance, is even one of our customers. Just talking about one of the projects that we have implemented in the past, together with Google and the city of Hamburg, we have shown that through incentivizing people in actually caring more about air quality and incentivizing in the air quality scheme of the city, we can improve air quality in the cityscape. Thank you very much.
Thank you. For questions?
Thank you. So who do you sell to today, and how do you price your solution?
Right. So on the one side, we sell to cities, but for a startup, that's very hard. So we have a couple of cities that we're already working with, and many more currently ongoing in conversations. So to bridge this gap, we're also selling to corporates. We're selling to environmental managers of industrial parks, of industry applications, where they can use a network of air quality sensors around the industry park to prove that they don't get over the emission levels they're allowed to. Often the cities are putting one of their air quality monitoring stations in front of their curb, and if it goes above the limits, the corporate is at fault, and we can help them show that this is not the case.
So are you selling the individual sensors themselves, or are you maintaining the network yourself and just selling access to the data?
So it's a subscription model. We rent out the sensors as well as the whole software stack behind it. In the future, we want to go to completely software, and we also see ourselves more as a software than as a hardware company. So we will be able to give both the calibration based on AI and then also the analytics platform to other providers of air quality sensors, and in the future, even other environmental sensors. But based on the business model that we have today, we're already profitable since 2018, and we never raised outside funding so far.
So what is the pricing, or how do you price it today?
Right, so the sensors are ranging between a 1,000 to 4,000 euro setup fee, and then it's around 1,000 euro per year for both the subscription in the software as well as the rental of the hardware and maintenance. We're actually incentivizing cities and corporates to share the data via our citizen platform. Then we subsidize the price of the sensors because it's also for us a good marketing approach. But in the future, we will also resell the data directly to other companies. So hopefully the cities can earn money with their air quality monitoring networks and the data can be integrated elsewhere.
Great. Thank you so much, Robert.
Thank you.